So
Did you record it? Hello.
So yes. Welcome again, everyone. So I'm gonna pass through the JOSM to all the people. It's their first time using JOSM. JOSM is just a Java OpenStreetMap editor that helps when editing OpenStreet data. So I hope. So we are going to discuss a little bit about the introduction of JOSM, like. As I told you, JOSM is just a software, an application that helps on edit OpenStreet map data. You can edit this data offline or even online. So if you save them, you can have an option of uploading them when you're using an internet. So you can do some editing, and then later you can upload them to OpenStreetMap server. That's really how you can use JOSM. And so when installing JOSM, JOSM running onto Windows, Mac operating system, and Linux. So when you have a computer approximately more than 10 GB, you can install this application. And also you need to have Java software into your computer so that JOSM can really run smoothly. And also you need the internet connection. And also there is another one like for offline installer. You can have two options actually when you want to install it into your computer. But to use JOSM, you really need a mouse because it's really very helpful when you're using a mouse to do some mapping with JOSM. It could be very, very, very easy for you rather than just using your computer mouse. But you really need to have a mouse to simplify your work. So you have like different. You have to go to internet browser, like you have to search for JOSM download application. So you will get one and you will install it. It will, if you install the JOSM, it will also tell you, if you don't have a Java in your computer, it will also tell you, oh, you need to download a Java, and it will direct you to the latest version of Java, and then you will download it. After you download it, then you will be good to go. So you will be downloading JOSM and Java into your computer. So once the JOSM is installed, you can really see like on the screen button, the home screen of the JOSM is just like this. So sometimes when the text is not right, this is like you should update the OSM operation working group is looking for volunteers. If you don't see all this text, just know you are not connected to internet. But when you are connected to internet, all of those things will appear. So still, we are still on the navigating JOSM. So JOSM was really like, there are different part of JOSM that are categorized like this. There is a map view, you see the black one. And there is a main menu, customized depending on the plugin you have installed, it will just appear there. And you have shortcut bars, the command that's always in the main menu, you can add or remove via preferences dialog. So this shortcut you can really, you can, if you want the shortcut to appear somewhere on your keyboard, on your toolbar, you can just add them via preference tool, and we will see that. And you have edit tool, the tools that will really help you when drawing, you know. So yeah, you have it. And also you have information panel. This show information about the data in JOSM, including the list of selected features, object, how selected, a tag, and the different layer, which we will see later on the JOSM. So this is how the JOSM look like. So you have the map view, you have an editor tool, you have a main menu, you have a shortcut toolbar, you have the information panel, and these all have like different functions. So we will also see that. So we have like the basic navigation, like to drag the map up, we use the right click mouse, so we'll see that. But when you want to drag the map, or you want to move around your area that you're mapping, you will have to right click on the mouse. Yes, you just let click and hold it, and then it will move. To edit or manipulate an element, you use the left mouse button, and to zoom in or zoom out, you have to scroll your mouse or use a keyboard tool, plus or minus on your keyboard. So there are three main modes of operation when editing. There is select, there is add, and there is delete. So the select one for selecting element, viewing, editing, their tag, and moving them. So when you want to select some element, you have to go to select a tool, like you click on that tool, click it, and then you went to the editing that you want to maybe select. You click on it, maybe it's a building or what, point or line, you select it, and then after you select it, you will have to move it maybe, or you have to edit it or put a tag on it. That's way. And there is another one called add. For this add tool is really helpful when you want to just draw a node, or adding a node, or creating a new way, or extending an existing way, or even drawing the area or building. So you will, if you want to use the add, you have to select on add, you have to go to add and click it, and then go to your place that you want to add that. Yes, and then you will use maybe a standalone node, which is called just like a point, or maybe you want to create a line, linear features, or an area. So there is also a delete, which is for deleting. If you select the element and then go to select delete one, you will delete all the features that you selected. So there are some basic elements in Openstreetmap, JOSM. Actually, we have nodes, we have way, and we have closed way or area. So nodes, the dots that are used to mark specific location for drawing the segment between these location. Node are point in space. Each node has latitude and longitude. So when you want to like, draw a node, you will have to double click. Just have to double click so that the node will be created. So when you want to create a way, or like when you want to describe the way, can be like they can represent road, they can represent river, they can represent path. So when you want to draw the linear feature, you have to use the way tag. But the good thing about JOSM is like one tool can be used, one edit tool can be used to draw all of those. Like you can draw the point, you can draw the linear features, and you can draw also the area features. So and you have like crossed way or area, which is always like representing the the closed way or area features, like the island or building, lake, like parks. Those are the features that will be represented by the area or closed ways. So we will see that in JOSM. And also, so the drawing basics just like this. To draw an element, select the draw tool. Then you see, if you want to draw the point or node, you will have to select on the node, and then you will just double click it, and the node will appear like that. So if you want to draw the way or linear features, it's just like that. If select it, and then you draw like that, and at the end you double click it, the end to complete. So if you want to draw the area, so you see the same editing tool you can use to draw the point. If you want to draw the node or point, you will have to select it and double click on it. If you want to draw the way, you have to connect those nodes, like you have to click on the node and then connect it with another node, and then the end point of it, or you have to double click it. But this one, you have to start opening it, and then it will close from the starting. So to complete the way. So this is how you can really do some basic drawing on JOSM. And I'm really going to demonstrate that later so that we can be on the same page. And so we also have a tagging. I'm pretty sure some of you have already like worked on different features maybe, or yes. So when you're working, OSM doesn't work with layers or attribute table, but tags. You know, when you have some, when you're dealing with the database or other data, you will always have like attribute tables, that information about the feature that you add, or the information about the feature, or the information about the certain features. So in each tag consists a key and value in OSM. Like each map feature have one or more tags, such as you have a building, there could be a residential, could be you have a highway, could be a primary, secondary, tertiary, unclassified. You have amenity, you have like school, maybe hospital, dispensary, clinic. Those are different tags that are used on Openstreetmap. Example like this, you have like example of the highway. Highway is equal to residential, and name is equal maybe to the name of the highway. I mean, it's a Broad Street. And you have like amenity. Amenity is a fuel, but the name of it is total. So you have those. This is what we call tags. So why is tagging important? It's like giving the meaning of what you've just added. Like if I just draw the road or the linear feature without giving it any meaning, it will be very difficult for a person to distinguish or to understand what does this linear feature represent. So in Openstreetmap, we give them we give them the meaning. So when you put like a linear feature, you have to give it the meaning, like, oh, this is maybe a river, maybe a stream of something, maybe this is highway, road. So just like this example, does this will if you just see they give you like they give you like this, they've just show you this like linear feature like this with no tagging, it will be very difficult for you to understand. So tagging conveys some use of information to a viewer, to other mapper, to other to other map rendering, to other users also. So you will ask yourself, what does this linear feature represent? Does it represent a road, a river, a railroad, a boundary? So, but when we give it a meaning, it's carrying the information. If you click on it, it will give you the detail about that feature. So adding tag with the select tool, add a tag to an element by, after select the object, it should appear on the right. You see here, there is like a tag or membership. We will see it when you create when you draw the closed area like this. When you go to select it, it will appear. If it doesn't have, so you will have to go to add, and you will have to reselect the select shape building, and I have to choose a value. It's yes. So so that's really how you can put some tagging on the Openstreetmap, and we will see it when I open my JOSM and try later. So before setting the preferences, before mapping with the OSM data, you will need to authorize your account. Yes, there are the things that you really have to authorize. So you will have to do setup on the preference. You will go to edit, select the connection setting, click authorize. Now you have to enter the Openstreetmap username and password, and you authorize and click OK. Then you will authorize your Openstreetmap account will be connected with your JOSM. So everything that you edit and you upload it, be like upload it to Openstreetmap, and it will carry your information. Like the person who add this information is maybe Shabani or somebody else, so it will carry information about everything. And then you have to do some remote control check, where you will also go to preferences and select remote control and enable remote control, and then click OK. You will be good to go. You can also download the OpenStreetMap data by using JOSM, which will go to file, and you go to download data, and you will go to the area that you really want to download the data, and then you will create on the box, and then you will click on download, and you will download the data of the area that you really want to see. And you can also update the data of the area that you downloaded. So maybe there are some changes and everything, so you will have to update it, and then you will have to upload it. Also, you have when you want to visualize some imagery from the area after you downloaded your data on the OpenStreetMap, you will have to select on the toolbar, you will have to select the imagery, and you will have to put the imagery that you want to choose, you want to use. Maybe it's Maxa or Bing or OpenStreetMap. You will try different imagery to see which one really look clear and which one is updated, depend on your requirement. So when you finish with your task, you will upload the OpenStreetMap, ensure the comment and data source are collect, and then you click on the upload. So make sure every time you you upload your data, so the comment section and the data source should be correct before you do some update of the data or upload of the data. And then that's all for the demonstration. I'm gonna show it practically on how you can really do this and JOSM everything, unless there is a question. I'm going to allow some people to ask some question. So this is how the interface of JOSM look like, and you will see like you have like some of the icon here which are very active, but some of them are not active. But so I will go to first, I will go to preference, and then I will go to edit, and then I will go to preference. Okay, take some second. I don't know if you can. Okay. It's taking forever. So can you see the preference? Can you see the preference tab?
Yes.
Okay, so now you can see there is a display, there is a OSM data, there is a remote control. You can all see that, right?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. So I will have to connect to OSM Server here. I will click on OSM Server, and then for me, everything is already set up. But for you guys, you will have to go to if it's your first time using JOSM, there is an option of like writing your username or OpenStreetMap username and your password just to connect it with JOSM. For me, it's already there, but you will have to, it will appear in here, and then you will click OK. After filling all the information, you will click OK. And after doing that, for OSM Server, you will have to go to remote control. Okay, there are some features that you really you have to enable remote control, and then you will place OK. And also another thing that you will have to do is, okay, I'm not going to speak about plugin, but I will speak about it later. So after doing that, I'm going to show you how we can download the features or the map, the data, OpenStreetMap data of a certain place. Maybe I will go to this here, the icon one we show download, or the if you see that's the hardest one, I will go to file and I will say download data. So you see here, it's show you can really you can drag to select the area that you want to download your data. So for me, it's already showing up the area here. So I'm gonna download that area and see how it's look like and how can we do some modification and see how it's look like and everything. Taking some seconds. Yeah. Take some seconds. Okay, so I don't know, my computer became very slowly. It's just need to be updated. It's been crying for some time to be. So these are some of the information. Okay, I have to remove some of, so that you can really see what we are talking when we are saying tagging and everything. I have to remove some of the window features, like I have to turn off. I don't want that. I just want to remove this so that remove this, so it could be very easy. When I click on these things that I'm removing, you will see my right hand side, some of the things are disappearing. Like I just want to leave them very few so that I can demonstrate the right thing. So when you see on my right hand side, I have a layer and a tag membership. So we spoke about layers, this the panel information, and we spoke about the tag membership. So you see, I just have the OpenStreetMap data. If I have to, let me use the Max Up Premium, I have to download the image of the area. So I'm gonna, yes. So this is how it's look like. See, this is how it's look like. If I go to select, these are the tools that we are talking about, like select. And if I go to select one of the building, it will give you the information like a tag information. The key is building, the value is yes. So when I click each of this, so you see here, the value is highway. I mean, the key is highway, the value is unclassified. So you see like the meaning of tag is just to give the mean, it's giving the meaning of the feature that you just added. Let's see. So here you see. So let's see. Like this is the features of the area, but okay. See, I'm running out of time. Okay, so if I want to update some features like here, you see, I will just go to this this draw node tool. I'll select it, and then I'm going to start drawing. Start drawing. This is the closed area actually. And then I double click it to complete. After completing it, I will have to see here, like the tag, I will have to add the tag, the name, which will be like building. Okay, this has to be like, yes. Oh, sorry. So value. I just made some error. So I have to check the value is yes. This is not the name of the school. So yes. So that's how I add. Okay, I see I have a question. So you cannot see my screen?
Yes.
Oh my God. So you don't see JOSM. That's what you mean. But my JOSM is active. All of you can see.
Yes, we can see the JOSM.
Yes, okay, probably. Oh, I don't know. So what I'm trying to show you is how this tag are functioning. If you see my mouse, I'm moving my mouse, I'm going to select the node tool here to try to add some of the information that I'm missing from the data I downloaded from the JOSM, from the OpenStreetMap, and I'm adding them other of the features that were not existing. So I'm just showing you how you can draw the building and how you can go to tag membership. There is an option here to add. If I click on adding, it will give me like the features. So the feature is like building, and the value, the key is building, the value is yes. So this is how I was trying to show you how you can add the meaning of the information just you added. So this is how you can really draw like closed area. So I'm just going to just select, and then I'm going to add say building and yes. So this is a very important feature when you are drawing, when you are adding information. You just remember to add the tag, the meaning behind your information, so that when other people can, you know, they want to use your data that you just added, they will have to see what you have just added and what's the meaning of what you've just added. So I was just demonstrating on how you can use tag and everything. So I want to upload this. So I'm uploading. I will have to come to this area. I'm uploading some of the changes that I've made. I hope you can see. Can you really see this a dialog box, like I'm uploading what and what and what? Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So here's like want a comment. I'm gonna just I'm going to add a little bit of comment. Yeah, I hope this is the project. I'm not very sure. So I'm going to upload it. So forget about this. So I've just uploaded some of the changes that I've done on the setting area. Did you guys really understand what I was just doing it? Because, okay, remember the tool, there is a select tool, this one. If I take the select tool, I place on the one of the building, it will give me the information of what is that. The key is building, the value is yes. When the same thing, I click on the road, it will give me what kind of, it's a highway, and its value is unclassified. So it's really give you the meaning behind all the features that are in here. So as I told you, in JOSM, you can just use the same. If I want to draw a single node, like a point, I will have to just double click on it and I will give it a meaning, just like here. So there is a delete option here. So if I draw this, okay, so selecting this, and then I'm double click, and then I want to delete it, I will just go to take a delete and it will be deleted. So that's how JOSM work and everything. This is a very introduction of JOSM. I just wanted all of us to get the